Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be taking a look at 15 of the world's most expensive superbikes. As superbike technology and performance continue to improve, so does the base cost of a modern day superbike. In 2020, a brand new entry-level Fireblade will set you back to the tune of £19,999, or a new Aprilia RS4 1100 will come in at £22,500. But what happens when you have more cash in your pocket that you want to throw at the latest edition in your garage? In this list, we'll work our way through 15 of the world's most expensive superbikes. We've intentionally left off any custom choppers or prototypes from this list, only bikes direct from the manufacturers that you can actually buy. Coming in at 15th place is the MV Agusta F4 RC with a price tag of £34,370. The F4 RC standing Reparto Corsa, was a racing homologation special from MV Agusta back in 2015. In the bike's standard form, the F4 RC weighed 7 kg less than the F4 RR of the same generation and produced an impressive 205 brake horsepower. A race kit is available for the bike, shedding a further 6 kg from the weight and upping its power to 212 brake horsepower. In 14th place we have the Ducati 1299 Panigale R Final Edition with a price tag of £34,995. The Panigale R Final Edition was a bike built to celebrate the legacy of the twin-cylinder Ducati Superbikes as the company started to move towards the V4 configuration. Boasting a dry weight of just 168 kg paired with 209.4 brake horsepower from the refined Super Quattro engine, the Final Edition is an incredible piece of engineering, and the bike is limited to just 1,299 individually numbered bikes. In 13th place we have the Ducati Desmosedici with a price tag when released of £40,000. The Desmosedici is basically a MotoGP bike with headlights. First announced in 2004 and then breaking cover in 2006, the Desmosedici offered us mere mortals a chance to experience riding a fully fledged 200 brake horsepower MotoGP bike. When the bike was released, it originally cost approximately £40,000, and really you got a lot of bike for the money. The bike was limited to just 1,500 machines being produced, and today exists as one of the most sought after bikes amongst collectors. In 12th place we have the Ducati 916 Anniversary Edition Panigale V4 with a price tag of £41,500. Completing a hat trick of Ducatis on this list, the 916 Anniversary V4 was built to celebrate one of Ducati's most iconic bikes. Featuring racing components lifted straight from the incredible V4R, the 916 V4 produces 214 brake horsepower and weighs in at 173 kg. The Anniversary Edition V4 is limited to just 500 bikes. In 11th place we have the Kawasaki Ninja H2R with a price tag of £49,000. Producing 321 brake horsepower from a 998cc supercharged engine in the new 2021 variant, the H2R is refined strictly for track use only. First introduced in 2015, the H2R continues to raise the straight line performance bar. Each H2R is built to order and is an essential in any serious collector's garage. In 10th place we have the Norton V4 SS with a price tag of around £50,000 based on the used market. Norton is a company shrouded in controversy over the last year or so, but there's no denying that the V4 SS is a stunning piece of kit. Only 200 of the V4 SS machines were set to be built, all sold before production. Rumour has it only around 50 bikes actually left the showroom, making the V4 SS an incredibly rare find. The Available in raw carbon or the even rarer chrome finish, the V4 SS will be an incredible investment for anybody lucky enough to find one. With the new V4 SV now being teased by Norton's new owners, it'll be very interesting to see the price point that they take with the new bike. In 9th place we have the MV Agusta F4 LH44 with a price tag of £55,980. Limited to just 44 bikes being built, this F4 was produced with the help of the F1 driver Lewis Hamilton. The LH44 produces 205 brake horsepower, weighs 183 kilograms and is absolutely packed with racing technology. In 8th place we have the Energica Ego 45 limited edition for a price tag of £59,500. Claimed to be the world's first Italian street legal electric superbike. No clutch, no gearbox and 0 to 60 miles an hour in less than 3 seconds. Energica have done an incredible job with the Ego 45 and are surely set to become prominent players in the future of electric superbikes. In 7th place we have another MV Agusta, this time the MV Agusta F4 Claudio with a price tag of £65,700. Another super exclusive F4, the Claudio was a further refined version of the RC which featured earlier in the video and was built in remembrance of the late Claudio Castiglione, who was best known for saving the Italian motorcycle industry in the 80s. The Claudio was a swan song of the F4, the final and best version produced before it was phased out to meet Euro 4 emission rules. In 6th place we have the Aprilia V4 FWGP with a price tag of £65,789. The creme de la creme of the V4s, the FWGP is a 250 brake horsepower MotoGP born track only toy for the lucky few. The cost of the bike includes your own branded Aprilia levers and access to exclusive Aprilia track days with a dedicated team of engineers to help you get the best from the bike. In 5th place we have the BMW HP4 Race with a price tag of £68,000. This is what happens when you give an S1000 RR steroids. Limited to just 750 individually numbered bikes, the HP4 features a full carbon fibre frame, carbon fibre wheels and a full carbon fibre bodywork. The dry weight of the HP4 is just 146 kg. With 214 raging German horses at the gate, the power to weight ratio of the HP4 was like nothing else at the time. In 4th place we have the Ducati V4 Superleggera, winning with a price tag of £100,000. Weighing just 152 kilograms and producing 224 brake horsepower, the V4 Superleggera, which means super light, is a pinnacle of engineering excellence. Limited to just 500 bikes being produced, the Superleggera offers performance us mere mortals could only dream of. In 3rd place we have the Honda RC213 V-S with a price tag of £146,000. The RC213 V-S is as close to a road-going MotoGP bike as you are ever going to get. The standard road bike is tamed down to around 160 brake horsepower, but fit the optional £12,000 sports package and you'll want to bring that to up north of 214 brake horsepower. Only 250 RC213 VS's were to be made, and we're sure a good percentage of those won't ever be ridden, which is a crying shame. In 2nd place we have the MTT 420 RR with a price tag of £195,000. MTT, which stands for Marine Turbine Technologies, moved away from the traditional engine for their 420 RR and instead opted for a jet engine. This bike is a successor to the famous Y2K bike. This new version gives you a mind-boggling 420 brake horsepower to play with. The official stat from MTT for the bike's top speed is faster than you'll ever dare to go. With that brings us to the top spot. In first place we have the Tamburini T12 Massimo with an estimated price of around £800,000. From the man who brought us the Ducati 916 and the MV Agusta F4, the late Massimo Tamburini is often regarded as one of the greatest motorcycle designers of all time. Built to honour Massimo's legacy, the T12 is the fastest piece of artwork that you're ever likely to find. North of 230 brake horsepower with a dry weight of just 154.5 kilograms. Built to a limited number, the T12 remains one of the most exclusive and prestigious bikes of modern times. So there you have it, 15 of the world's most expensive superbikes with a collective total of well over £1 million. We have left out some honourable mentions, bikes such as the Agusta ES1, which had a suggested retail of £2.6 million. That bike is currently on an indefinite pause and has been that way for a number of years now. We base this list on bikes that actually exist and are available, or at least have been available, to purchase. Did we miss anything out? Please do let us know in the comment section down below. We have a big year planned for the channel this year, 2022, so don't forget to subscribe to make sure you don't miss out. Until then, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next video.